All right. Shalom. Call Halayim La. YAHAWAH, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the beloved apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, whom I learn from. Peace and salutations to the elect. This is the brother Barak coming at you with a quick lesson this morning, in transit, as I head to, to the plantation, make a few shekels for the day, right? So I pray all is well with you, Akim. And I pray you're pushing forward in truth and sincerity, okay? And that's pretty much what I want to get into in this lesson, us growing in the spirit, within the spirit, man, okay? Because we always talk about pushing forward in truth and sincerity, but we got to really harken on these words that we hear, that we use, and really like the apostles always push us. We got to be scholars in these things, man. That's why a lot of guys get confounded on the highways and byways, right, by these so-called Christians, right, which they're really not Christians. They're not true followers of Hamashiach, the anointed one. They're followers of Roman Catholicism, Roman Catholic dogma, really, okay? You see, so it's our job, our duty to rightly divide this word of truth, to rightly live this word of truth, okay? You see, the Lord wants us to grow in this thing. And that's why, he gave us a body of men, starting with the apostles, elders, bishops, teachers, it's men over us for a reason, okay? That way, you don't have to worry. Like if you don't know something, you read it, you do your due diligent research, but then you can go ask, you can ask an elder, ask a fellow brother, to make sure you have the proper understanding. And even within our lives, we have to be growing. We got to be making better moves, better decisions, because as we grow in this truth, if the Lord is really suffering with us, our discernment should be growing. Because every day is pretty much a live battlefield, a live testing grounds, okay? So where we have to take the things that we know and apply them in real time. That's wisdom, okay? And then so it's daily bouts that we go through that really shows our growth, Because guess what? Hey, Satan don't take no break. So going into our reaction, how we react to things when we're being agitated, okay, aggravated in the spirit, because we know spirits is all around us, okay, and even in our daily lives, going into how we handle our responsibilities. All brothers, have bills, priorities. Some brothers got families, okay, but it's all about how you handle these things, because the Lord is setting up rulers. So when you go into the book of Galatians, the 4th chapter, it says, an heir, even though he be heir overall, over everything, roughly paraphrasing, Galatians, the 4th chapter, starting from the top, it says, even though he be heir overall, so even though he's going to inherit these things, it says he differeth nothing from a servant. So right now, we're still servants. And really, we're serving so that way we can grow, okay? The Lord got us serving that way so we can develop, develop certain attributes, develop mindset, you see, day in and day out. So the Lord set us up with, with brothers around us, and you grow through the brothers, man. We grow through Akim, man. Seeing brothers go through different things, seeing how they handle it, the counsel that we receive from brothers, right? And we have to take heed to what these men say, okay? Because it's not ultimately them speaking, it's YAHAWASHI speaking through them, okay? You see? That's really the love of the Lord, so we got to be, speaking to myself first and foremost, paying more attention, taking heed, like being real attention to detail, not overlooking things, man. Because when you overlook things, then you got to go back over it when it could have just been done right the first time, which, men's goings are the ways of the Lord, right? But what? The Lord still want us to grow. He wanted, hey, that's why we still here, because at the end of the day, the Lord go do what he go do with the prophecies. No matter what, the prophecies go come to pass. We can't speed them up, nor can we slow them down. right? So Yahawashi is coming, but are we going to be ready for him in that day? That's what we need to be really making sure, because we know that the Lord is an austere power, okay? And he expect, he used the parable to collect his with usury. That's another way that we grow, by using what we have, applying things. A lot of things that people say that they don't know or don't know how to do because they never even attempted, to learn it, attempted to try it, put into action, practiced it, A lot of things, like if you never change oil on your car, you just don't know how to do it until you do it. They got this acronym DIY, do it yourself. So it's a lot of different videos on YouTube and things. But yeah, man, those are things that we should be doing. You develop more skills, because everything, like it says in the Apocrypha, it says one thing worketh for the good of another, roughly paraphrasing. You see? So one skill rolls over into something else. That's why I was saying earlier, really taking heed to these words that we use, that we read, that we say. Like, look these words up. See the meaning of these words. Then that's a part of growth right there, because that'll open up more understanding. The Lord will give you more understanding on certain things. You see, doing things yourself, and then you learning how certain things work. You fixing things yourself. You learn how certain things work. Okay, then you start to realize that everything is within the system. That's why Yahawashi always used the parable of like the weather, building. He used things that men was accustomed to, that was right there around about them, to pretty much parallel it with the scriptures, man. You see? So we understand that the Lord is all around us, man. He's omnipotent. So when you look at, how things grow, look at animals, so on and so forth, just how the world works within all, you can see that the Lord is what? The Lord is all in all, right? So it's our job, it's our duty to just be in the spirit, to take heed and pay attention to these things, right? So that was the main thing, brothers, just, forsake not the assembly of the Lord, grow in the spirit, man. Pay attention, take heed, listen to what brothers are saying around us. And, like I said, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, but I'm gonna leave it there, get into this plantation. I pray that you have been edified and exhorted. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.